Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And out will come the leader of this offense. And that, of course, is their signal caller.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree and sync and stay in sync in this one.
They'll run on first down. It's Watson. And they give this time to the tailback. And Gore. Off play action. Wolf nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Give him 15, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers now under head coach Ron Rivera. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, they were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him. Second down, a very solid gain on that play. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
This is Johnson. He's got it. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. Every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Here's a 2nd and 7. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. Fullback.
Time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Off the play fake. Wolf nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Night football. And tomorrow night, Charles and I, we go to Pittsburgh. Bengals and Steelers.
2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 19-yard line on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And second and 1. Flush to his right. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. It's their quarterback. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Second and 4. And it's a short one here, complete to his another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wolf, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Past the 20, 10, 5. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is be on the ground. But that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across. Throwing on first down. Wolf. And Watson has it right on 1st and 10. Wolf. And quick throw here, that's complete. The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They have a first, facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is... They'll try to run this one in. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. From this spot in the field to the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see it. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league. Our game has been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right.
It happened. On that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll look to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. A first down there on a pickup of 25. I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's...
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are in the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. Hey, he's playing pretty well.
Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. See Defensive Player of the Week, another one right here.
I love how you phrase that, in the zone, because I'm afraid.
And still about 12 to go. On second down. From the gun, Wolf, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We call that sack block.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to find his man. They'll run it now out of the gun. And
guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 23 yards, the final tally. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
They'll try and run it here. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. On first down, Wolf, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Looking to throw. Wolf. And this one incomplete. To this point, they could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he's got this down to the 35.
Strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal failure of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He's looking for another 4-sack game. That's how many he had. Ready? Back to throw. Wolf, last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And it's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player or broadcaster?
I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before, what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously that begs the question, what game?
Season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And a minute. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's... They'll try to run this one in. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a footer. A decision to be made here on 4th and goal. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Carolina, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home